Good morning, evening, and afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Drafting with Moximus. We've got an interesting pack one out the gates here. We could take Collected Company. That's very much a build-around rare. And then, in green-white, like we can see just in this pack, two potentially bomby, like under 3 cost things. That being said, if we pass Collected Company and all this white stuff here, we're really sending strong white-green signals, and then we leave ourselves open to getting potentially like good black, red, and blue cards back. And I think black, red, and blue is just generally better to be in from the beginning. So we're probably just going to slam this Vulturous Haven after considering. And then, speaking of black and red, that's quite good. We get a Twin Bolt second pick, and potentially aggressive cards to go with this are Aspirant, Rager, not so much Butcher. Vulturous Haven we still don't mind having, just as a flying creature, but we're staying open. We're definitely taking Twin Bolt. It's premium removal, frequently a 2-for-1. Okay, we've seen 2 Echoes of the Kin Tree. This pack does not have a lot in our current colors. Dragon Fodder kind of fits a aggressive strategy, which is where we find ourselves. Also fan of foil basics, but maybe it'll come back. It'll probably come back and we'll take it. Okay, so a Dragon Fodder. Not super psyched to third pick it, but this is between Berserker and Marshulk. Skeleton is more defensive than I think we're setting ourselves up to be, although the best card is probably like Elk Herd or Sandcrafter Mage, but I think we've passed enough green and white that we don't want to get in that lane behind somebody, so to speak. So yeah, Hardened Berserker is quite good. Just a solid 3-drop, and if you swing with him, he's done his job. Yeah, there's I think maybe we're getting cut on red. We're definitely getting cut on black. But those are the 2 most popular colors, so shouldn't be too surprised. In fact, maybe we shift over to a red-green strategy right now and just forget about the Haven. Because, well, no. I don't think Tread Upon is enough to make us shift. Red-blue is another option, but, the late Spell Eater is a definite signal there. But I think the Gift and the Tread Upon in this pack are telling us that green might be where we end up, which is cool. I haven't actually drafted a formidable deck that was that cool. So again, like Ojutai's Summons is probably just the slam dunk pick here. Lore Master is not bad. I mean, red-blue might be a thing, but from what I hear, it's not extremely good, but it's whatever. If we were psyched about the Haven, we're psyched about the Summons, definitely. The other option is to just kind of move into green with Conifer Strider, which I don't like. I don't know what I do like, though. We'll take a Strider. Probably not correct. We might want 1 Kindled Fury. Rending Volley is a very good sideboard card. See a ton of late blue, so we need to keep that in mind. That blue and white are, like, red-white might not be a bad place to end up, but I think we want to try and be red-green if possible. Maybe we should have taken the morph over that. A solid sideboard card or a foil basic? Probably the sideboard card. Don't make me choose. I don't like any of this. Yeah. Jam a Marsh Hulk. A Net. A Purge. Yeah, we got cut. We tried to... Yeah. Alright. That's okay, though, because, as I said, green, white, and blue are going to be open in Fate, is what it's looking like. Of that, we probably want to be looking towards red-white. So, keep picking red in our second Dragons pack, and then be looking for Sandblasts. Tarka Efreet is a great card. Flatten is quite good. Guardian Shield Bearer. Among these, I'd probably get the most psyched for Efreet, and then we'd be happy to get any of these green cards back. Harbinger. Harbinger is actually, I just kind of said, okay, whatever, it's a dragon. It's Dragons of Tarkir, but yeah, no, that is actually kind of what we need to get into a good red-green groove, I feel. I mean, it might just be more correct to pick up Flatten because we have two playables down here and we're kind of just light on playables. It's hard to say. I think we'll take the Flatten, though. Kolagon's Command. Not a bad second pick. Red-green. Yeah, you see, I think this is what I mistook the Harbinger for. This is not as good as a Harbinger of the Hunt, in case you were wondering. Coat is pretty good. I think the command is just, you know, removal, buy back a creature, and then some other just utility stuff. So yeah, we'll take that and be psyched to get back an Evolving Wilds or a Coat. Hand, solid. I mean, the green is open and flowing, but black is just so much better. Scion. I just like saying the word Scion. Kind of a stinky pack for us. Marsh Hulk number 2 is not super exciting. It could be we want, alright, so let's put in our black cards and our second Summit Prowler. This is a sideboard card. So we've only got 6 creatures. With that in mind, 6 mana, 4/6. Yeah, we'll take the Marsh Hulk. It's just more versatile. Crater Elemental is actually right up our alley because we are not the dash deck, and we are not overly aggressive with our 7 creatures. So Crater Elemental and formidable enablers like double Summit Prowler, to an extent Hardened Berserker, Marsh Hulk, very good. Synergistic is the word. I think we take Sabretooth Outrider here. Another good formidable. Well, he's good, and then he becomes just like unfuckwithable with formidable. So, yeah. snap up a Outrider. How black are we? Not extremely. So Berserker goes up in estimation, actually. The other card here is Defeat. I think we'll take the creature. We already have a Kindled Fury. Maybe a Duress for the board. Ancestral Statue. Do we have anything that's worth bouncing? No. No. So Duress or Virulent Plague for the board. I think we take a Duress. The other option is a Mind Rot, which might not be terrible in our Control-y deck. Control-y black-red. Nah, we'll take the Duress. That was probably incorrect. Shambling Goblin. We'll slam dunk it. There's, yeah, like the amount of blue that was open this draft is crazy, but just have to remind ourselves that blue is not extremely good. So, on its own, it enables some very strong things. That could be annoying. That could be annoying. Don't want that to happen, and that is whatever. So, going into Fate, we want Heel Cutters and Mardu Scout. Well, no. We definitely want Heel Cutters. We won't say no to Heel Cutters. We want removal. We didn't see any Sarkon's Rage out of that, so we wouldn't mind ripping a Pyrotechnics, a Bathe, an Ugin. Oh, yeah. Black-red with an Ugin top end. What else do we have in here? Really good pack. Extremely good pack. But I'm just super excited to take an Ugin. I've never opened an Ugin. So, we'll take it, we'll play it all day. Reach, excellent. We have quite a spicy control deck here, if I do say so. Sure Shot might be just our pick here. Yeah, it's removal. It's a respectable body. Man, spicy. Still low on creatures, so let's see here. We have a good number of removal spells and a good variety as well, so this is probably just a slam dunk with all of our high power guys. This is good. We may have low creatures, but I mean they have respectable bodies. The other option is maybe a rage form. Double strike is not terrible. We could drop a prowler. No, maybe drop an Aven. I'm thinking Battle Rage is more likely to table than Rage Form is. And that might be incorrect, but we also need to prioritize bodies. Shrieker is not good. Douse, very nice, very nice. Yep, we'll douse all day. We'll take all the removal spells people want to pass us. Do we have anything worth splashing in blue? The answer is no. Okay, so not a lot in this pack for us. We could take a Harsh Sustenance with an eye to splashing. Probably just a Rune Mark and don't play it. Goreswine came around, which is very nice. We like Goreswine. And if we like one, of course we like two. Let's see, how many Megamorphs do we have? Not a lot. So Construct is not very good for us. Goreswine is probably just straight up better than Hooded Assassin, especially since we are... I guess Invocation is good. Makes a body. So 2 of these are bodies. So we're actually in a good spot here. We've got an Ugin, and we've got a respectable number of removal spells and bodies. And we're in the 2 best colors in the format. So, yeah. Not much else to say about that. I think we throw 18 lands in this puppy and watch it tear. I don't know. Power 2 or less. We don't have anything that plays well with either of these cards, really. So I guess we'll just take this guy. Extremely late Sandstep Outcast. We could have been in red light easily, but I just you know, we got all this great removal in black, so we're not complaining. I don't want to get blown out by a rune mark. That would be terrible. Extremely late fixing. And yeah, white was super open. But I don't know. I don't remember what we passed in favor of that Conifer Strider, but we probably could have played it. So our deck is not insane. Like, it's not the archetypal red-black deck, but it is quite the, as I said, quite the sweet little red-black control deck. Now, I'm not sure. I mean, we have one, like, real exploit target. I was thinking maybe Avon can come in for a Marsh Hulk, but Marsh Hulk is just that part of that solid top end, you know, with the versatility to be played at 3. Gosh, just the real good removal, like Crater Elemental. Let me read this card. So we pay 1, sacrifice, and deal 4. That's the removal. And then with Formidable, we pay 3 to give him 8, if we have Formidable, which we will for most of the games. So yeah, this is just bonkers good. Let's add some lands. 10-8. Yeah, we could probably even do with 7 swamps, because Marsh Hulk is easier to cast than it appears. So I think we're going to do that and go 11-7. But then, I mean, Goblin probably doesn't belong if we go 11-7. In which case we probably bring in like a Kindled Fury instead. But then that is so low on creatures. How did we get here? Hang on. I think we're fine. We are a control deck. We need to keep that in mind. And we have Dragon Fodder, Rage Form, and Fierce Invocation. So, I think we can cut the Goblin for the Kindled Fury. It's a strange mixture. I mean, like, yeah, if anything, we're a control deck that part of our game plan, is... oh, okay. Hey, Brink Hunting, glad to see you're back. Just to answer your question, what makes a deck control is that the game plan overall of the deck, you know, resides here in this top end of the curve. Our goal is to play our Ugin, you know, after removing their threats and eroding their resources, and then just win the game with that. Burn uh, is a little bit harder, a little less played and limited, but burn refers to specifically like using direct damage cards, like for example a twin bolt. You deal damage directly to your opponent's face, or incidentally remove creatures that are going to kill you. So, like, yeah, it's just yeah, nicknames for the different strategies that exist. I say this is a control deck because of our creature to other spells ratio, and the presence of Ugin as our preferred win condition, even if he is a little expensive, up at 8 mana cost. So yeah, overall I'm satisfied with this. So we're gonna jam it, and we will see you in